So please cheer for us, but do it with respect. After all, you only see us graduate from high school once.
Les agradecemos su cooperación.
Después de todo, ustedes solamente.
Nos verán graduarnos de la prepa una sola vez.
We've made you proud, so please make us proud.
Thanks from the class of 2019. Gracias de parte de la clase de 2019.
Please stand for the presentation of colors. The colors are being presented by the Irvine High School Junior ROTC program under the direction of Sergeant First Class James Sumter. Join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now join me in reciting the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one, indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence, as the national anthem is sung by Senior Natalie Deer and myself, Sydney Coder.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Good morning, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 8th commencement ceremony of the TransMountain Early College High School. Muy buenos días a todas las familias, amigos, facultad y estudiantes que están por graduarse. Es un honor para mí darles la bienvenida a la 8ª ceremonia de graduación de la preparatoria TransMountain Early College. An unknown author once said, "A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing really grows there." Class of 2019, we have all encountered ourselves with difficult situations in life, but if there's something that we all share, is that we did not stay in that comfortable place. Team X was no one's home school, but we made it our home. Some of us had to give up sports, some of us no longer saw our middle school friends, and some of us had to leave families behind while crossing a border each day in order to attend Team X and pursue an excellent education. We knew the challenges that it was going to bring, the extra work that was required from us, but we didn't pay attention to the obstacles, but rather the results. And with the help of outstanding teachers, faculty, staff, friends, and family, we can now say we did it. We all deserve a round of applause for that. There are about 1.1 million foreign students in the US higher education system, and each year, that number increases. For me, that's a lot of people leaving their comfort zones, their home. At the age of 13, I migrated to the US without my parents. It was a difficult situation in life, but it was not by choice, so I had to learn how to take care of myself. My siblings were attending the University of UTEP while I was enrolled in middle school. I had to learn how to cook and clean, and of course, I had to learn a new language. But definitely, TransMountain Early College was a perfect fit for me. This is a place for people who are not afraid of challenges and are able to step out of their comfort zones and learn from every situation. At the beginning, I felt I was in a disadvantage due to my lack of language. I would need to study twice the time than any other student would, because not only would I need to learn the content from each class, but also translate that information into my native language. I was embarrassed to speak out loud in class even though I knew the answer. I was afraid that people would not understand me through my accent. But I took that as an opportunity to push myself and feel comfortable speaking a second language. Today, I'm proud to say that I'm bilingual. I'm sure every graduate today has overcome difficult situations in life that have made them the great students they are now. Class of 2019, I want you to know that there's nothing we cannot do if we believe in ourselves. I strongly believe that we could have not picked a better high school to shape our dreams. I thank my teachers for investing so much time, so much dedication, and so much hope in us. They taught us how to give our all in each task and to be passionate in everything we do. Thanks to them, I have the confidence to stand and speak to you today. I thank my friends for making me laugh and making this high school experience unforgettable. And lastly, I want to thank all families, parents, and guardians who are present today. Because without you, we wouldn't be here. Mamá, papá, gracias, porque sin ustedes no pudiera haber estado aquí ni haberlo logrado. Este logro es nuestro. Class of 2019, let's once again leave our comfort zones and make history. Thank you.
Good morning, class of 2019, families, friends, and guests. I am Barbara Brinkley Lopez, and I have the privilege of being your Team X principal. I also have the honor of introducing the dignitaries who are with us here today. Please help me to welcome them as I call their names. Mr. Charles Chuck Taylor, Board of Trustees, District 5. Ms. Diane Dye, Board of Trustees, District 4. Elizabeth Sines, Deputy Superintendent of Academics and School Leadership. Dr. Carla Gonzalez, Assistant Superintendent of High Schools. Mr. Rick Webb, EPCC TransMountain Dean of Math, Science, and CTE. Also on stage, we have Ms. Cynthia Luna, Team X Assistant Principal. Vivian McGuire, Team X Counselor. Linnea Wiggs, Team X Counselor. Georgina Arambala, 2018-19 Teacher of the Year. David Esparza, Senior Class Sponsor. And Crystal Saucedo, former Team X Counselor. We have many teachers and staff on the floor. Will you all please stand to be recognized? Thank you all for your hard work, dedication, and the contributions that you've made to the class of 2019. Would you please welcome Issac Hernandez, who will introduce the slideshow.
Welcome, friends, family, and those who have given us hope to be here today. It has been an amazing journey, and one that the class of 2019 will never forget. 4 years ago, the class of 2019 walked through the doors of TransMountain Early College High School, not knowing what to expect or the challenges that we would face. But we did know that we would be making memories along the way. I hope that the class of 2019 will walk out of here today feeling proud of what we accomplished, and I hope that we will walk out here with long-lasting friendships. And I hope you will walk out of here with memories that will last a lifetime.
Good morning. As your counselor, I am so honored to be here today and to congratulate our graduates on such a special occasion. I had the unique opportunity to work with all of you as your teacher and to witness your great potential firsthand. I hope that you will look back on your time here with pride because you all have accomplished so much and you are just getting started. Now, you are all about to embark upon your next adventure. If you begin to feel anxious, remember that you have already proven that you have the talent, the creativity, and the determination to make all of your dreams come true. At this time, we would like to recognize the top 10% of our class of 2019. Students, when your name is called, please stand to be recognized. Abby Aguilar. Leslie Barbosa. Natalie Deere. Deborah Gonzalez. Brandon Lee. Guillermo Ornelas. I'm sorry. Kelsey Puckett. Eduardo Rueda. Jennifer Sainz Miramontes. Dylan Shermer. Emily Solemn. Please help me congratulate our top 10%. Thank you, students. You may be seated. Now it is with great pride that we present our top 2%. Students, when I call your name, please stand once again to be recognized for your outstanding achievements. Guillermo Ornelas. Jennifer Sainz Miramontes. Eduardo Rueda. Please join me in providing a round of applause for our top 2% students.
Good morning. It is my honor to get to introduce the 2019 Team X Salutatorian. Getting to be the salutatorian at Team X, the best school in El Paso, filled with the best students in El Paso, That's very special. Almost as special as the student herself. That's right, the salutatorian is a girl. But that's not why she's special. Nor the fact that she's the youngest graduating senior today. Not even the fact that she accomplished all of this in her second language. No, what's special about the salutatorian is her character, her personality, her charisma, her self-integrity, her honesty, her truthfulness, her resilience, dedication, and hard work. What's so special about her is that she did every single last homework problem to the very end. And when it got hard, she didn't give up. She persevered until she truly understood it. She may not have been born as the best student, but she worked hard on every class, every lesson, every day. That's what's so special about her. She's a perfect example of no matter who you are or what disadvantages you may have, you can accomplish anything with enough hard work and truthfulness to yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the 2019 Team X Salutatorian, Jennifer Science Miramontes.
Perseverance. Alista tus maletas. Hoy más tarde emprenderemos un largo viaje por la carretera. My dad told me to get ready to hit the road later that day, and so I packed my whole life in a bag. I did not quite understand what was happening, yet I did not question my father's commands. My family and I got ready to get in the car and embark into this new adventure that was ahead of us. Nobody said anything as we traveled through the roads from Chihuahua. It all turned into a mystery that became harder to decipher. I suddenly realized I was entering into a new country, the United States, and as I did, I was leaving another one behind, which totally broke my heart. The Mexico-United States border was the main witness to my hardship. I left behind so many things pertinent to the first 12 years of my life. My friends, my family, my country, and my cultural roots were fading away before my eyes, and there was nothing I could do about it. Impotence and fear seized me. As an immigrant, I asked myself every day a bunch of questions regarding this trending issue. Why does one country have to be better than the other? Why can't all countries be good in their own ways? And finally, why do people have to leave part of their lives behind in order to prosper in a new life? I certainly do not know the answers to my questions, and I am not quite sure whether I am ever going to find them. What I do know is this. I feel proud to stand before you today as a product of the culmination of 2 cultures, 2 languages, and 2 countries. This makes me different. But you know what? Different is good. What makes you different from the person sitting next to you and in front of you is really what makes you special. Like someone once said, do not be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. When you decided to come to this school and sit in a classroom where each and all of your abilities were to be challenged, you became different from most students. And as you did, you made your first big step towards success. Congratulations for having reached further beyond the average graduate and excelling in your studies. Congratulations for overcoming the obstacles and persevering through it all. Now, let us not forget to thank our teachers for these achievements. It is because of people like them who stay several hours in a week after school just to help us improve in our subjects and motivate us to work harder. It is because of people like them who come to school early, day after day, just to be available for students no matter what their needs are. It is because of people like them who welcome us to their classrooms with big smiles on their faces. It is because of people like them who treat us not like random students, but rather as children of their own. It is all because of these caring people and our lessons learned that I just know this world is capable of finding a cure for all its wounds. For this, I speak on behalf of the class of 2019 by saying thank you, Team X teachers, faculty, and staff for your hard work and dedication, and for helping us believe in ourselves every step of the way. I would also like to thank the parents and everybody who helped in raising us, because that is no glamorous job either. If your parents are anything like my parents, then they must be some superheroes. They supported me through good and bad, celebrated my victories, but also cried with me in my defeats. Quiero agradecer a mi familia porque, aunque el camino fue largo, aquí están para acompañarme en este logro tan importante en mi vida. Gracias, mamá, y gracias, papá, por preguntarme diariamente cómo me había dado en la escuela. Esa pregunta me ayudó a sentirlos cerca de mí a lo largo de estos 4 años. Gracias, mamá, por apoyarme siempre en mis decisiones, por no echarte para atrás cada mañana que te desperté para que me llevaras a la escuela. Te agradezco a ti, papá, por levantarte cada día e ir a tu trabajo con el único fin de ser el sustento de nuestra familia. I do not only admire my parents, but also all of my classmates' parents, because they have worked day in and day out to prepare us for the challenges of life. Thank you. Class of 2019, I wish you nothing but the best for the years to come. May God bless you all through every path you decide to take. If you can remember anything from this speech today, remember to be different. To challenge yourself every day for the rest of your lives and to not be afraid of failing. I will never forget the words of an Uber driver a couple of days ago when she said, failure is incomplete success. So what I will tell you is, do not let your challenges become incomplete successes. Failures may be met along the way, but do not let them fool you. Keep pursuing and persevering in your endeavors. If you really want it, know that you're all capable of success and much more. Thank you all, and again, congratulations, class of 2019.
Good morning. I am extremely honored to introduce our next speaker. Darrin Ellis has been my student council president for the past school year and has been a thriving force for our campus. Not only does he excel in his academic studies, he truly has a caring heart and a social consciousness that supersedes many adults that I know. Guillermo is that individual that when you first meet him, you pause and think, this kid is going to impact this world in ways we haven't seen yet. Along with Brandon Lee, Guillermo was one of our Super SAC representatives in which we attended monthly meetings to address the needs of our campus and the district through the perspective of students. When attending our Super SAC meetings, Brandon and I would tell Guillermo to dress casual, but he would still show up with iron jeans, a button-up shirt, and a tie, at which Guillermo would respond, "This is my casual attire." Together with the members of the Super SAC Environmental Committee, Guillermo turned heads and drew everyone's attention when he spoke ever so eloquently in front of the EPISC Board of Trustees about environmental issues and how we as a district can make a difference. Guillermo, I will forever cherish our intellectual debates about socialism, analyzing the human psyche, and how no matter what, you should always be true to yourself and to not conform to the images of what others force upon you. Guillermo, I appreciate you, and I'm so proud of what you have accomplished here and all of the amazing things you would do in the future. Continue to think outside of the box and continue wearing your casual attire. Please join me in welcoming our Team X Salutatorian for the class of 2019, Guillermo Ornelas.
Oh, that was a nice speech. Good morning, class of 2019. So, I have a story to tell you guys today. Back in my very young days of elementary school, when my mind was ripe with imagination, I would often dream of having the power to go back to the past and prevent myself from making terrible mistakes, prevent myself from doing something that I would come to regret later. I remember thinking how cool it would be to have a DeLorean time machine, to peer into the future and see the type of person I would become, how I would look if I would be happy. It was a child's dream, yet it's something that continues to persist in the mind of many people my age and beyond. Regret, simply put, plagues all of us. We think that if we never did a certain something, that if we had said a certain something, that our lives would be better off, that we would be happier. Sadly, no matter how much we desire to alter the past, it remains immutable, permanent, unchangeable. The past is gone, my friends, and the future uncertain. The only thing that remains is the present. Instead of regretting what we have done, losing sleep over what we have failed to do, we should learn from our past, dig deep into the recesses of our mind, and learn how we can change to be better, change to be a life we can be truly content with. Regret was something I really wrestled with for most of my life. It is a toil that consumes one's happiness, a mindset that keeps one ruminating late at night or throughout the day. It was my life to repeatedly run through what had just happened in my mind, wishing to change the past. But sometime in junior year, I realized enough was enough. Enough replaying that conversation. Enough spending so much time in the past that I forget to live in the moment. It was by no means easy, completely reframing my thoughts. It was like a stream trying to move a mountain. But with enough time, even the stream can erode the mountain downriver. With enough time, I learned to accept the past as it was. I learned that while peering back is important to prevent repeating a mistake, always looking in the rearview mirror will prevent you from admiring the beautiful stretch of land ahead. And so, my fellow graduates, we spent 4 years of hard work, of sleepless nights, of dedications to extracurriculars, and it has culminated into this grand gathering. A bittersweet moment indeed, one where we finally close a chapter of our teenage youth and turn to a brave new world. I am happy to have shared the innumerable joys of these 4 years with you, from learning about mitosis in Esparza's class to studying the beautiful earth around us in Mrs. Honholtz. And to my family, thank you all for the hard work, the love, the dedication you have given me throughout my entire life. Because I know without it, I wouldn't be able to be where I am today. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And to the class of 2019, if you hold many regrets, do not fixate on them. Learn from them. Realize the change you would like to see and apply it. Take all that you have learned, not just from the classroom, but also from your friends, your experiences, your actions, and hold it close to your heart, for your experiences define who you are. Don't live a life you will regret, and don't spend time regretting the life you have lived. Thank you.
Members of the board, Ms. Sines and Dr. Gonzalez, as principal of TransMountain Early College High School, I certify that all students receiving diplomas today have met all the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Board of Trustees, the El Paso Independent School District, and the state of Texas, and are entitled to receive their diplomas. Ms. Sines, would you join me at the podium?
Ms. Brinkley Lopez, faculty and staff, parents, family, and friends. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the Superintendent of the El Paso Independent School District, as Deputy Superintendent, I accept the certification of the graduates of the TransMountain Early College High School, class of 2019. Congratulations.
Wait. Let me make sure. Okay, you're done. Thanks. Students and teachers, please prepare for the presentation of diplomas and Distinguished Achievement Plan cords. Actually, these are the cords that all students will receive for their accomplishments. Mr. Villarreal, math teacher, will assist with the roll call of the graduates.
Team X Class of 2019 Valedictorian, Guillermo Ornelas, Jr. Team X 2019 Salutatorian, Jennifer Sainz Miramontes. Eduardo Rueda. Abby Victoria Celeste Aguilar. Leslie Araceli Barbosa. Natalie Young Deere. Débora González. Brandon Lee. Kelsey Lorraine Puckett. Dylan Nicholas Chermer. Emily Jean Solem. Andrés Miguel Alvarado. Ignacio Thomas Alvarado de Ford. Paloma Álvarez Ramírez. Miguel Ángel Apodaca. José Ángel Apodaca. Evelyn Monique Arrocha. Isaac Andrés Banda. Conrad Bencomo. Moisés Daniel Bocanegra. Stephen Ernest Cantu. Lynn Carroll. Kayla Angeline Castillo. Adán Alberto Castro. Isaiah Emmanuel Cobb. Sydney Josephine Coder. Jesús Contreras Jr. Amber Joy Hale Crisóstomo. Diana Lynn de la Paz. Samantha Marie Delgadillo. Matthew Brian Delgado. Peter Anthony Delgado. Italia Di Cristina. Emma Marie Eckert. Esteban Escareño Ontiveros. Evelyn Escobedo. Dwayne Jabon Feeney. Ana Berenice Flores. Morgan Ray Gahan. Riley Joe Gahan. Leslie Garcia. Luis Ángel García. Nathan García. Víctor Manuel García Ponce. José Antonio Gardea Ortiz. Julisa Sofía Girón. Leslie Fabiola González. Briana Ángela Hernández. Issac Hernandez. Jeremiah Lindette Johnson. Nicholas Bailey Johnson. Sarah Elizabeth Kubala. Ileana Nicole Lara. Daisy Nicole Lascano. Steven Bernard Lechuga. Nailea Yaxiri Ledesma. Erin Alondra López. Francisco Adrián López. Luis Pablo López. Naisla Shantay Luján. Anaya Michelle Marks. Alexis Martinez. Sheila Martinez. Andrea Alexis Medina. Alonso Daniel Mesa. Juan Monarres Jaques. Andre Xavier Montalvo Johnson. Valeria Esmeralda Montero. Mónica Elizabeth Mora. Alejandro Morales Caro. Alisa Daniel Muñoz. Israel Salvador Navarro. Ángel Julián Ortiz. Nathan Michael Ortiz. Michelle Azul Padilla. Daniel Seth Page. Belén Pérez Vélez. Christopher Rebordi. Delilah Sandra Rodriguez. Rubí Yajaira Rodríguez. Ricardo Adolfo Romero. Joseph Diego Rueda. Claudia Sáenz. Amberly Salas. Brianna Seward. Kaylin Stewart. Ryan Gerard Sullivan. Martha Janae Sumter. Joseph Gabriel Trujillo. Alexandra Tony Uribe. Irvin Donovan Valadez. Ariana Elizabeth Valdez. Stephanie Valles. Cheyenne Alicia Van Brooklyn. Catalina Elizabeth Vargas. Zelda Genesis Vargas. Katrina Teresa Vasquez. Jesús Sergio Velasco. Kaylee Andre Werson. David William Conrad West. Joshua Withern. Stephanie Serena Samarripa. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Oh, so just Stephanie?
No, she's still coming down.
Okay.
Good morning to the faculty, parents, and the Team X class of 2019. This year, 2019, holds the end of many things, such as the end of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the end of Game of Thrones, the upcoming ending of Star Wars, and the end of our high school journey. It's been an adventurous ride, to say the least, from the "oh, excuse me's" to the infamous Team X subs, the Shakespearean literature, the geology puns, and to the dreaded AP English exam. We've gone through a lot. We are the first class to start the annual tradition of the homecoming games. Each and every moment that we all have shared have helped shape us to be who we are today. No amount of words can express how grateful we are towards our teachers that put in so much time and effort for us to excel in our classes, all while still giving us the closest high school experience. Thank you. Your presence and your guidance have helped us to be independent and responsible in our schoolwork. Thank you to the parents and grandparents of this class. The long nights of staying up with us working on a project and the constant practice sessions for our tests have all paid off. Thank you for being our #1 supporter and giving us the motivation we need. Thank you to Mr. Esparza, our class sponsor, for always keeping us in check and offering us many senior events to add on to the memorable year. Lastly, thank you, class of 2019. Thank you for the wonderful memories. The tears, the stress, the constant sketch tests, and the AP fears are all over. We finally did it. Graduates, please stand. Congratulations on receiving your high school diploma. It is my honor to declare us, class of 2019, graduates from TransMountain Early College High School. Please join me in turning our tassels from the right to the left to symbolize our journey from students to graduates. Families and friends, this concludes our commencement. Thank you for joining us in celebrating the graduation of the Team X class of 2019. Please remain seated for the recessional. Once the recessional is finished, you may greet your graduates in the South Concourse or outside the South Tunnel. Thank you.